Let me show you how to get your film into more festivals than you ever imagined, and it's almost guaranteed. I know because I tried this with my own film and it worked. If you're tired of endlessly submitting to film festivals with marginal to no return, and by no return I mean not getting into any festivals, then stick around because this video is for you. The festival run for my short film Burning in Galena Manor has finally come to an end, but not without getting a lot of attention. Good attention. And not just by getting into festivals that no one has ever heard of. The Pinky Toe Film Festival, the Plastic Cup Film Festival, the Hold Your Horses Film Festival. If I inadvertently named a film festival that actually exists, my apologies. But I got into some pretty notable festivals that have been around for a while, and it might surprise you how I did it. As filmmakers, storytellers, we not only want to make our films, but we want those films shown to the masses. One of the ways to do this is to showcase your film at a film festival. The problem is you can't just walk up to any random festival and say, here I am, put my film in your festival. No, you have to submit or apply to these festivals, which means they can tell you no. But hey, I mean, at least they do it in a nice way. Dear Chris, thank you for submitting to the Fill in the Blank Film Festival. Unfortunately, we were unable to include it in our programming this year. Please know that your project was carefully considered, and of the 5,000 submissions, we could only keep 30. This unfortunately meant that we had to pass on some of the wonderful projects that were submitted. But let us know if you have any other future projects that you would like to submit to our festival. We'd love to take your money again. Just kidding, they don't say that last part. And no, you don't get your money back if you don't get in. Now, for the longest time, I, maybe like some of you guys, have submitted to film festivals, big film festivals, that I honestly had no real reason to submit to. And I get it, you're excited. You just finished your film, you've worked extremely hard, your cast and crew was amazing. Sundance is gonna love this. They won't. Yeah, they're not gonna love that. The truth is, your excitement gets the better of you and you end up wasting a lot of money on useless submissions. And so I thought to myself, there's gotta be a better way. And that's what we're gonna talk about. Now, full transparency, I have somewhat strong opinions on film festivals and their authenticity, I guess you can say, but we'll save that for another conversation. Let's just say they're highly subjective and they have a way of forcing you to be honest with yourself and your work. Because if you're not, you could end up wasting a lot of money. Many have talked about the normal, well thought out and advised ways that you must submit to film festivals. Yes, research the film festival and find out what the festival is about and if your film fits into that festival's brand. Yes, do the extra stuff. Write a creative statement, a director's bio, a cover letter with your film submission. It can only help. Yes, use your contacts, if you have any, that can help you get into the festival. If you know somebody that knows somebody, call them. There will be preferential treatment and favoritism. Just how it works. But even then, there is still something that you can do that will expand the amount of festivals that you get into, and that is running a marketing campaign. Now, I'm talking about if you use Film Freeway, which is what I use. Film Freeway is a platform that allows filmmakers to view and submit to thousands of film festivals, including Oscar-nominated film festivals, BAFTA award-accredited festivals. Some of your biggest festivals use this platform. Be careful though, because some of your smallest festivals also use this platform, so make sure you vet the festivals before you submit to them. Now, what I have done in the past is pull up the platform, carefully go through a long list of film festivals that I think my film will be good for, sprinkle in some festivals that I think might be a reach, and hit submit. And I gotta admit, I've had some success doing it this way. Just a few years ago, one of my short films got into a film festival, even won some awards like Best Youth Actor at the Waco Independent Film Festival, which is a top 100 festival, Burbank International Film Festival. Anyway, I've done okay. But the issue with doing it this way is it's me choosing the festival. But what if there was a way for the festival to choose me? That's kind of what a marketing campaign is. I ran a 5-day campaign for $20 a day, so $100, and my film was presented to festivals that were looking for content. They saw my trailer, they saw my page, they read my bio, and if they liked what they saw, they submitted to me and said, hey, we think your film will be a good fit for our festival. And here's the best part. They said, hey, we think your film will be good for our festival, and we're willing to waive the submission fee. Y'all, In my 5-day campaign, I had at least 100 festivals submit to me, and about 80% of those festivals were willing to waive the fee. And it's not something that you have to like ask for. They literally say, we think your film is good for our festival and we're willing to waive the fee. And there's like a little button at the bottom that you press. Now, I did not submit to all of those festivals that reached out to me. I ended up picking the most interesting ones, but this method did yield the highest rate of success that I've ever had. And for all of my math people out there, I ended up submitting to like 15 film festivals. Let's say each one of them averaged about $35 in submission fees. But I only paid $100, which was the cost of the marketing campaign and nothing else, because I did not submit to anybody that wasn't willing to waive the fee. So to me, it was totally worth it. It's exposure, not only to the audience, but also to your industry peers. Festival curators, judges, movie screeners, writers, producers, directors, the list goes on and on. And in this industry, we need exposure because you never know what that exposure will lead to. In fact, this short film has a pending deal to air on a cable network here in Houston, and a lot of that was due to the exposure list. So anyway, I just wanted to share something new that I tried with one of my short films and how that worked out. But let me know how you submit your films to film festivals. Do you use Film Freeway? Do you visit the film festival's personal website, or do you use some other method? Do you like go knock on somebody's door or something? Or maybe you're not a filmmaker. Maybe you're just here to see how we as artists like to spend our money. Be blessed, stay inspired, and always shoot for the difference. Check out some of the stuff that we have going on at the channel. We want to stick around on YouTube for a very long time, and we need your help to do that. So do me a favor and subscribe, like, comment, and share, and we will keep creating great content. Thanks.